Hello. Sorry about the wait. I was getting some stuff done. But welcome. Hello, soldier. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good old grand old day. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's see. Left off on the conversation between Eri and Keiichi about Satoko's situation. I went home and washed the day's sweat off in the shower. I am tired. Aren't we all? Normally, I could reset everything by taking a shower and forgetting all the bad things. But that didn't happen today. I got out of the shower to find fresh underwear placed neatly in the laundry basket. Normally, I didn't stop to think about it, but today I felt happy at my mother's consideration. At the same time, however, it made me realize how much Satoko must be suffering. At the very moment, I was appreciating this gentle kindness. Satoko might be being bruised by her uncle's cruel words. I went up to the second floor and shut myself in my bedroom. Then, facing my desk, I folded my arms. My topic of thought, of course, was Satoko. We thought that if we could just get a public agency to intervene in the right way, the problem would be solved. But with what Coach said, I didn't think that would be so easy. Satoko was obstinate, and she would stubbornly deny the abuse, and try to endure it. And that was an act of atonement towards Satoshi, who had protected her before and then run away. As long as she thought that way, the situation wouldn't be so simple. But earlier, before Coach, I made a clear declaration. If I thought Satoko was in danger, then I'd have to do what I'd have to do. In the end, that meant I was just going to wait and see, too. Nevertheless, I thought I'd draw a clearer line than Coach or my friends had. If the time came, I would report it. Over the phone. Given Satoko's personality, she might criticize me if she found out. Glad that I'm not...
Excuse me, Daddy?
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Daddy? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hello, Fuki. Hope your day's been well. Glad that... Glad that I'm not in an actual school, because I just slept an entire school day. Good lord, soldier. You gotta get that sleep schedule fixed, my boy. But welcome. Hope your day's been well, Fuki. But I believed it was ultimately the best decision. Wait. Keiichi. Would that really be all it took for the problem to end? Say that I reported it to a public agency, like the Child Consultation Center. What if they stuck to their wait-and-see attitude like last year again? Last year, they decided to do just that. The situation improved temporarily, but then the aunt, thinking herself as a laughingstock, increased her tormenting in secret. I mean, it's been productive. Hey, you know what? That's always good. Getting stuff done is good. I need to be more productive, so that's awesome. I built and raided a whole ass wall for my dad's raised a whole ass wall for my dad's machine shop. Good lord. Yeah, that's pretty productive. Don't worry, I plan to fix my sleep schedule, totally. Yeah, I'm sure, soldier. But are y'all just working on that one wall, or are you gonna, like, replace all the walls? God, I hope not. That would be torment. In the end, things became more underhanded than ever before. This year it was our uncle. Guess who's back? It's Golden! Hello, Golden. I had just seen him for the first time today, But the man seemed much more direct, much more violent than the word underhanded could imply. He wasn't like their aunt. No, not that subtle. He was more direct. Oh, he's back. That's true. I came back yesterday. Yeet's a friend. Well, the shop is all built and insulated. This wall is for the bathroom. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, building is, well, just constructing and demolishing in general. That's always fun. Not. Probably gonna have to do some for my room when I move. I'm gonna take away like a tabletop and just put a wall there and a door, because where the situation's at right now, it's not really a room. It's just kind of like a place that has a very open like side. So we're just gonna take that out and then just build a wall right there. Hopefully. You might also assault her with punches and kicks. I could easily be discerned from the bruises and such I saw on Satoko's body. Shit. You're too naive, Keiichi. However heroic it may seem to report what was happening, it doesn't save her. Then it doesn't mean anything. Reporting things to a public agency was only one option. Leaving everything to them would be dangerous. You would need something more to guarantee Toko's safety. I scratched madly at my head, thinking, then tilted it back, wanting at least a little bit of calm. Rawr. The memories of angry arguing with my friends today came to mind. I was embarrassed that I hadn't realized it until Reina said something. Oh, is Ark here? Oh, hello, Ark. What's up, buddy? Wow, you did that fast, Golden. Me on my way to bear hug. Oh, come here, give me a big old hug. Ah! There you go. There you go, my boy. There you go. You go. I was embarrassed that I hadn't realized it until Reina said something. She was right. My house is big. Compared to all the houses with the straw-thatched roofs in Hinamizawa, it was really big. How goes? Goes good! How about you, Ark? Your day going good? Everything going swell? You pulling in all the lady dragons? Yeah! Or boy dragons, you know. Whatever your preference is. I hope you're pulling them all in. You know what they say about big houses? Big money. Yeah. We actually did have empty rooms. I've never thought that we were affluent, but also never that we were poor. All the dragons, yeah! Hell yeah. I just didn't admit it because people would think I was arrogant. You gotta subscribe to the... You've got to subscribe to the Mochi ideology. The best partners are mommies and femboys. We know that. That's the Church of Mochi. That's the main idea right there. I am not a perv. Hi there. Hey, whoa! Hello! Golden, you handle that for me? Shout her out, please. Thank you. Maybe my family really is wealthy. We had a few rooms we could lend to Satoko. Really entering a nice part, huh? I think, maybe. Well, we've just dealt with the heavy topic of child abuse from last stream. So, I am afraid to see what will happen next. I meant the mommy and femboys. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We were talking about, interest. and I And I'm saying that the peak is mommies and femboys. That's just an objective fact, honestly. Interest. Mochi wants mommy Machamp. Hell yeah. In a few rooms, we could lend to Satoko. The guest rooms are only in use when people related to my dad's job come and stay every once in a while. Plus, if we cleaned up a few of the rooms my dad uses for storage, they could work for her as well. As for food expenses, that might have been a more serious problem than a kid like me could imagine. I require fan art. Lunch every day would be manageable. All of our friends would just have to bring a little bit more for lunch than they usually did. Daddy wants mommy equals grandma. Oh, Lord. Wait, did I read that? Oh, yeah. With everyone pecking at everyone else's food anyway, it would be manageable. For breakfast and dinner, though, that would have to be up to Mom. Oh my, do not pay for fan art with me and freaking Machamp, dude. I heard VTubers get popular because of lore, so the lore emoji is just mommy, but god dang it, dude. Full disclaimer, I am not interested in Pokemon. I was kidding when I was talking about stuff like that in freaking Woe's chat. My brain is melting. Yeah, I'm not doing that. What am I being subjugated to? For breakfast and dinner, though, I would have to be up to Mom. I would need to convince her to lend Satoko more than just a room. No, I was kidding. I was joking. Listen, I'm not interested in Pokemon. Mommies and femboys, that's it. Nothing else. Oh my... Of course, I don't even think convincing her of that would be easy. About how much did it cost for one person to eat? A lot. Well, it costs a lot for... God dang it. It costs a lot for me to eat. I don't know about a small girl. Oh, shoot. How many tens of thousands of yen per month? Find a mommy, femboy, and Mochi will go brrrr. Exactly. Well, don't worry, Mochi. We know you don't like Pokemon. Only mommies and femboys. There you go. There you go. See? They couldn't complain about if I shouldered that, could they? I only had 10 or 20,000 yen in savings, but it was something. I actually had even more, thanks to New Year's gifts and such. But my parents had taken all that and put it into a fixed time deposit. If I could get access to that, it should add up to a lot of money. I'm tempted to look up femboy Machamp. Oh Lord, what have I started? What have I begun? God dang it. And if I got that far, I should ask Mion and Reina to share some of the burden. Wait, when was Higurashi VM made? I don't know. Of course, I wouldn't depend on that. Reina got mad at me, didn't she? About how I shouldn't just shove responsibility onto others. I'd have to ask for help. 2002, god dang, that was a while back. I was 3 at the time this came out. Even so, I'd basically be saving her myself. I would follow through on it. Oh, but it wouldn't be only food expenses. There were a lot of other things that you couldn't do without, like baths and laundry. It's the earliest than 2009 probs for the redo. Ah, I see. Time to do some math. My mother was awfully methodical and strict about cutting out inefficiencies. And for once, that was troublesome. She might even make reference to the money it would cost for the detergent Satoko would use for her own clothes. I couldn't think only about food expenses. I needed more money. Hey, wait, Keiichi. When was all this about money? Even if you could afford it, you would need your parents' permission first. They'd be looking after a young girl for a really long time. What would I say to persuade them? Okay, so I am really bad at perspective when it comes to art, but I think the table is actually extremely low in this shot. That is a small table. Wait, what the hell? Or wait. No, that just looks like a small table. Yeah, it's just a small table. That's not even like a matter. That's just a small ass table. Huh. Satoko sitting on the kiddie table. Just calm down a little bit, Keiichi. And you'll realize right away that you can't. Even if you asked them seriously, they would tell you to call the police. Even if you managed to gain their empathy, why should the Maibara family have to shoulder all the burden by itself? That's what would happen. That was it. It was very sad and frustrating, but no matter how much I wanted to help, my resolution alone couldn't save anything. So our main character is saying he only had $76 to $152 in his savings, and that's it. Did you pronounce it Maibara? I mean, how are you supposed to say it? Maibara? Mabara? I don't know. Keiichi is 14. Well, not Maibara. Okay, then how do you say it? Miss, I know it all. Go on. Give me the correct pronunciation. Go ahead. We'll wait. What? No, we're waiting on Will. Excuse you. No. We're waiting. What's the correct one? No. Yes. Yes. If it's not pronounced Maibara, then what is the pronunciation? One moment. Alright, we'll wait. 3. Give me a damn moment. Nah, we ain't moving forward until Woe gives us her extensive knowledge. What's this? I can't click that damn thing. First, second. That's what I've been saying! What? That's literally what I've been saying the whole time! I literally said Maibara! What? I literally just said that! I'm not, listen, I'm not, no. I'm not doing this. No.
I've always
been saying that this whole time! Mochi about to go Super Saiyan. Do I dare do the Super Saiyan 3 copy pasta real quick? Do I dare, chat? Well, that woke me. It's an important question. You're welcome, everyone. I think it might be time. I think it might be time. This is the new parent. Alright. We're gonna do the Super Saiyan 3 copy pasta real quick. Where is it? There it is. Alright, You're gonna love this, trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state. This is a Super Saiyan. This is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended above a Super Saiyan. Or you could just call this Super Saiyan 2. And this is to go even further beyond! And this is a Super Saiyan 3. I couldn't scream too loud because I have neighbors. God, I love Dragon Ball Z. I can do the... I'm shitting my pants, yo. I can do Perfect Cell real quick, too, if you guys want. Just real quick. I could do Perfect Cell real quick. I kind of want to do that before I continue. That was beautiful. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do Perfect Cell real quick. I'm speechless. You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad. I'm alive. But I'm afraid I cannot say the same thing for Goku. Want to know how I survived the blast? Well, it was actually quite simple. It is all in here. It's part of my design. Every cell has a life of its own. I can't die. It is impossible. Even if I self-destruct, I will always come back. I don't remember much after the explosion, but somewhere amongst the planetary debris, the core of my being still existed. One living cell was all I needed to survive, and... oh shit, sorry. One living cell survived, and that is all I needed for my regeneration. Soon, that single living cell began to multiply into many. It wasn't long before I became conscious of my transformation. I could feel every part of my body growing, crackling with new life and energy. My shapeless mass began to sprout new limbs. First my legs, then my arms, and in no time my whole body was restored. At first I could hardly believe that I had brought myself back from the brink of extinction. That is when I realized that each of my cells must hold the memory of my former self, each one programmed to make me whole again. And to my great delight, I had returned with my complete power intact! Causing my own self-destruction was the best thing that ever happened to me. I was reborn. I must give Dr. Giro credit for his brilliant design. My complete power had been restored even though I had lost Android 18. My cells had tasted the power and stored it away, reawakening it after the explosion while my new body grew. I also discovered that I had the ability to perform the instant transmission technique. Somehow, during the blast, my cells had absorbed this knowledge from Goku. So, there you have it. You could say I am new and improved. Goku failed, and so will all of you. But I'm willing to give you another chance if you want. Oh, God. Alright. Broke character, terrible display, that's fine. That's fair. Alright, back to Higurashi. They're gonna roast me on YouTube for this, bro, I'm telling you. I felt frustrated. You know, the part where Goku turned into a huge monkey is seared into my brain. Fair. I believed my feelings were stronger than anyone else's. Because I, as a child, also wished to be a huge monkey. Don't we all? I even thought they were stronger than coaches. And yet, at that point, there were 2 knocks at my door, and Mom poked her head inside.
起きてたの?
Why you want to... God only, if only I could be. That's why you want to buy a banana when you win the lottery.
さっきからご飯ってずっと呼んでるわよ。
あ、うん。今行く。
Just can't believe the first thing that came to my mind. Ah, yes, I have money. Let's get a banana. Banana. Bro, that is some Minions type humor, and I just laughed at that. Haha, banana! So, let's get some Minion memes. Hell yeah, banana! Yeah, good old banana. As someone financially dependent on his parents, I shouldn't say this, but I just sat around doing nothing, and food suddenly appeared. It felt so natural to me that I'd shamelessly thought of it as the responsibility of the parents who gave birth to me. But when I realized that natural thing was actually a right, I came to realize just how hard it was to grant that privilege to others. Banana business. Even the boring meal in front of me, no better than it ever was, had more meaning than that tonight. Banana. There was food for 3 on the table right now. For Dad, for Mom, and for me. I couldn't imagine how hard it would be to add another place at the table. It's just the best fruit, really. I feel like that's wrong, but I can't really counter... Oh, wait, oranges. Oranges are better. Think, Keiichi. Yeah, that table is too tiny to add anything. If it was hard to make food for 4, then just think about how 4 people could eat food made for 3. Oh. I changed around the way I thought, and with that, I began to consider an unthinkably bold plan. That's right. I didn't need to get my parents' permission. I could just sneak her in here. She could just live here and see. Oh my god! See, the thing is, that is such a stupid plan that I was saying that in jest. Keiichi. What? You can't just... They're gonna find out eventually and they're gonna be like, Casey, what is this homeless person in our house? God. I got upset when I found that a while ago, but if I remembered right, if you climbed out the window, then shimmied down the first floor roof or the gutter, you could go in and out of the house directly from my room. Keiichi, why do you have a girl in your closet? Satoko's physical ability far surpassed my own, so it would be even easier for her. I hadn't even thought about it, but her living here secretly was actually a necessity. Don't worry, they'll never find out a whole ass other person is living in their home, right? This is Keiichi saying he's weaker than a 6-year-old. Just half of them knowing this video. Do you not have women in your closet? I only have to bring Satoko to my house when the public agency said they would wait and see. In other words, if Satoko's uncle continued to be her guardian, if, in such a situation, word got out that she was here, her uncle would barge in and drag Satoko back with him. Her uncle was her rightful guardian, so my parents would hand her over without an argument, no doubt. so I needed to keep it a secret that she was living here. If it needs to be a secret, then having my parents' help would mean a lot. But gotta deceive your allies first, like they always say. I can already see how this is gonna go south. So Satoko's gotta use the bathroom, right? So she goes and uses the bathroom. Then one of the parents has to use the bathroom, they knock on the door. And then Satoko's like, occupied! And they're like, oh, okay. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. That does not sound like Keiichi. Stoy pooping. God damn. The only woman in my closet is me to my extended Mormon family. It's a meme. My life is a meme. Got him. Oh, god dang it. Let me see. Copy message. I almost banned Woe by trying to copy that message accidentally. Ace and go. What the fuck? That's pretty great. Sorry, please don't ban me. I'm already banned from my own stream. Oh god. It's beautiful. Oh my god, thing. Okay. Persuading my parents was an unrealistic proposition, so I'll search for a way to have her live here in secret. That's not going to work, Katie. When I was around, she would just have to be really quiet in my room on the second floor. The issue was the daytime. If she was hiding from her uncle, then she shouldn't go to school. That's what I say whenever I go to the toilet for the big deal. It might be lonely, but not going would be the better option. I could easily teach Satoko the stuff she learns in her grades. Keiichi, you are a dumbass. You could not teach. You couldn't teach anything. I couldn't think of a fucking analogy. I'm not claiming I'm smart. I'm saying Keiichi is definitely not smart. He can't teach shit. Actually, during school, I mostly help all the younger kids out rather than study my own stuff. That's bullshit. I don't believe that at all. You are horseshitting me. She learns what? I don't know, probably like drawing with crayons? Fair enough. During the day, I would need to go to school, so I wouldn't be at home. My parents respected my privacy, not that I was this age, so they wouldn't go snooping around in my room while I was gone. Actually, that's never true. Your parents never respect your privacy until you're actually an adult. You may think they do, but in reality, they don't. Fucking fetus ass motherfucking girl. I think. That's a good I think. If she holed herself up in my room, it would be okay, right? If my parents did come, thanks to where the second floor was, she could hear their approach from the sound of them coming up the stairs. And there would be a little bit of time before they got all the way up. Estimated a few seconds. But she would be able to hide herself in the closet. Oh my god, I just remembered it's my nephew's birthday. Oh my gosh. Don't get him a lamp. Don't give him that for his birthday. God dang it, Gordon. Wait, Keiichi. Something doesn't make sense. If she can't go to school, then what'll she do for lunch? Calm down. I could just leave her my own lunch, couldn't I? I should just go to school without lunch and eat and get everyone else to split their shares with me. Okay, that's good. No more contradictions or oversights, right? Other nephew, but oh, okay. Why is the lamp bad? Fuki's other nephew has a tendency to lick lamps. A lava lamp is bad though. Oh yeah! Oh no! Oh, breakfast and dinner. I could somehow get her to go without breakfast. No, never skip breakfast. Listen to me and you listen to me well, chat. And I mean every single individual here. Do not skip breakfast. You will regret it. Always eat your breakfast. Thank you. I can go with 2 meals a day when I sleep in on Sundays, after all. Make me. I mean, I can't make you, but you should. Every night, I'd pretend as though I had a bigger appetite, then ask for a bigger helping. I have never skipped breakfast. I'm not an idiot. There you go. Oh, you just called Gold an idiot. Oh, sheesh. That's a fight. That's a fight of brewing, bro. Yeah, Boatsy, it do be me. Hello, Yumemi. Golden, can you go ahead and shout her out for me real quick? Thank you. I don't have time for breakfast. You think you don't have time for breakfast. Just wake up earlier, 4 head, 5 head. Every night, I'd pretend as though I had a bigger appetite, then ask for a bigger helping. Already on it, I worked 3 jobs. But do one of those jobs serve breakfast? Never thought about that, did you? Damn, bitch, you work like that! Damn, bitch, you work with that ass! Damn, bitch, you work with that ass! You're trying to beat a world record. I highly doubt having 3 jobs at the same time is the most jobs anyone's ever had at one time. But that is a lot of jobs. Every night, I'd pretend as though I had a bigger appetite, then ask for a bigger helping. Panther is goated. 1 moment. And then, I could just somehow give part of that to Satoko. As a test, I stood up from my seat with my plate of fish in my hands.
どうしたの、ケイチ?
It's been a... Oh. Wait.
ご飯は座って食べなさい。
うん。ちょっと気分が変えたくなってさ。自分の部屋で食べてもいいかな。
ボロボロ落として汚すぞ。食事は食卓で食べなさい。
うん、ごめん。
Hey, wait. I only tried to take away 1 plate of fish, and they ganged up on me? So the longest job is 84 years. Good lord. In reality, it was impossible for me to smuggle food away without my parents knowing about it. But it must have been worth taking the time to think about. I can't find the most jobs at the same time. Golden might win. True. Yeah, I know about that guy. There must be some trick, some method to avoid them realizing. Well, Keiichi, it's about time you learned some magic tricks then. Even if I can't think of one today, I might think of one tomorrow. My appetite was rapidly fading, so I finished early and went back to my room. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Fuki. Also, Yumemi, what are you doing? I went back there and tried to think about it from Satoko's point of view. What am I not doing? True. For example, let's say my parents were coming up the stairs right now. I've got to hide. I opened the closet. Clatter, clatter. It didn't open quietly. Hey, wait. Didn't it always open real smooth and quiet? Don't deserve a shout-out. Golden, you know you deserve a shout-out. You know what, guys? I was thinking after after we read through all of Higurashi, why don't we switch it up a bit and we start I play a Pokemon ROM hack. What would y'all think about that? It'd be my first kind of... Alright, calm down with the shoutouts. Switch it up, take a break from visual novels and play some Pokemon. Don't drag me into this, Golden. Golden, I will remove that command if you keep doing that. You are going to eat your broccoli, mister. Honestly, Pokemon sounds like fun. Nice. Alright, I might consider doing that then. I'll eat broccoli. I'll make you eat the Brussels sprouts too. Why was it suddenly doing this now? ROM hack, do you mean like Renegade Emerald? Yeah, something like that. Was this house even structurally safe? Was it already showing signs of dilapidation? Were the hinges just not greased well enough? Eat broccoli in the morning so you have breakfast, sir. Exactly. Could I just apply some lubricating wax? The sound itself may have been soft, but it left me uneasy to whether my parents would detect it happening when they climbed the stairs. If this was an easy problem, I could do something about it. I'll do one of your 3 jobs for you. Just had to fix it up a little bit so it didn't make any noise anymore. I want to roll the record too. For now, I'll close myself in the closet as though I'd successfully hid. I basically always left my futon out on the floor. I couldn't think of any real reason my parents would want to go into my closet. Even so, there still might be some reason they would. I might need to construct some sort of camouflage so that she wouldn't be noticed even if they did open it. It's fine, I'll be the one that prevents you to eat breakfast. Oh god. But the more she worried about that, the less time she'd have to actually hide, meaning it would be more likely that they'd hear a noise. I mean, you're telling me you can't, like, heat up, like, a frozen sausage biscuit and just slap that in your mouth and you're good to go? And then I suddenly had to go to the bathroom. Renegade Emerald's hard, by the way, so are you good at Pokemon? I am the best at Pokemon. I am a Pokemon master, dude. I know all... Is it 18 or 28? I know all 18 types. I know all the type advantages. I can name every single Pokemon at any given moment. I am a god at Pokemon. That's what you should be doing. The bathroom? The need to use the toilet, so obvious and yet such a fatal flaw. The only bathroom was on the first floor. It would be absolutely impossible for her to use it without my family realizing. No shit. I might need to set up a portable toilet like a... Oh, come on, man. Like a chamber pot. Like, Satoko would hate it, so she could go to my room. But... yeah! You didn't think about that one? Sherlock? Anyone sensitive would probably notice the smell without even coming into the room. The bath was okay, though. She could just take a bath when my parents were out. I couldn't do anything about a toilet. I only have 3 real followers on Twitch, and not worthy of a shout-out. 2 of them are Mochi. There it is, Nippy. Just want to repay the kindness. but I couldn't do anything about a toilet. Now yeah, everyone go follow Golden. When her stomach started to hurt, if my parents were lazing around downstairs, she'd be in trouble. It was then that I noticed that I'd been clawing at my head with both hands. I sat down in the dark closet with my knees against my chest. Dude, we're coming up with all these ways to save Satoko. Just go jump the uncle. Literally just jump him. Run his pockets, bro. Beat his ass. Violence is always the answer. I buried my face in them and tore at my hair. The more I thought, the more contradictions popped up. The more I thought, the more things failed. And the more I worried, the more I was reminded of how little power I actually had. My back started to hurt from staying in a cramped place for so long. But if I was to shelter Satoko, I would need to force her to feel this pain. Live in such a dark, narrow, suffocating place forever. But it would still be better than being abused by your uncle, or so I wanted to think. It got hard to breathe, so I gave in and crawled out of the closet. I looked at the clock, and to my surprise, it was 3:30 in the morning. God damn, Keiichi! It had felt like so little time, but it was so unbelievably long. And I realized that I was slammed with a terrible urge to sleep, as at the time had only just caught up with me. 3:30? That's what I'm saying! I didn't have enough strength to fight it, and I fell flat onto my futon. That's cake baking. That's prime cake making hours, exactly. Shit. I can't just go to sleep like this. If I waste any time, that'll mean taking the same wait-and-see attitude that Mion and Coach and everyone else did. I needed to keep worrying about how to rescue Satoko for a minute, or even a second longer than everyone else. Isn't there a better way? Do you actually want to save Satoko, or do you just want to feel good about yourself, Keiichi? Do you just want to have the thought to your fucking self like, oh my god, everyone else is like such a... They're not even helping. Look at me, sitting here thinking. And still doing nothing. Like, come on, dude. You're not better than anyone else, dude. A fucking course no one wants to sit there and see her suffer. It's just not... There's no logical way to get her out of there, dude. Sorry, that got me a little mad. 3:30 a.m. is prime time to play Pokemon Heart Gold Voltorb Flip. Isn't there a better way? That one phrase I spoke to myself swirled around and around in a spiral, and steadily took over my entire mind. For my last moment of consciousness, I thought. There were a lot of blind spots in what I'd considered tonight, but I absolutely wasn't wrong for having those ideas.
Papa Mochi.
Papa Mochi! Your baby Mochi!
Alright. Papa Mochi, baby Mochi. Tomorrow I would suggest this bold plan to the others. Mion might be able to help somehow, and Reina was really sharp, so she might have a good suggestion. And above all, we needed to rescue Satoko once again, with everyone helping out. I felt pathetic for letting myself fall asleep. I'm sorry, Satoko. Man said I felt pathetic for having human limits. Me? Falling asleep at this hour? I am a god amongst men. How could I fall to such earthly matters? Wake self at once! I always feel bad for Satoko, but I also don't like children ever. I mean, you can feel bad for child abuse without liking children. mean, I hate kids too, honestly. Like, that is...
Let's play
Oh my God.
Shadow Legends. Start now for free.
Oh, God damn it. I hate child abuse, unpopular opinion. Truly a brave take, that is, well, honestly. The ceiling blurred into view. It was hot. There was a thin layer of moist sweat on me. The voices of the cicadas permeating my room were somehow grating to my head.
あれ。今日、日曜日じゃないよな。
I remembered today was a weekday and quickly brought myself to consciousness. Fortnite stream win. Believe it or not, folks, I am not a supporter of child abuse. Someone had to say it. Raid Shadow Legends stream win. If I could, Mochi, when you playing Fortnite with me and Reyes. Anyways, if I could figure out a way to stream Raid Shadow Legends, I honest to God probably would. I asked someone what V-Bucks means. Shut up, Mochi. So are they not Virgin Bucks, but Victory Bucks? I don't know what they are. But anyways, ignoring you, Memi. And then, finally, I leaped out of bed. The clock read a little before 10. What a terrible name for money. I was totally late. When I wandered downstairs, my mom would get mad at me. There was nothing I could do, though. After reviewing the schedule for the school day for a moment, I suitably rearranged the stuff in my bag. I hurried and got dressed, then went down the stairs. Vendor Tech? I don't know what that is. According to the Fortnite fandom wiki. So you mean heaven? There was no sign of my parents anywhere. Maybe they went out somewhere together. Well, that's how it was. My mother had probably woken me up once again this morning, and I fell back asleep without remembering it. Virgin Bucks. Oh my god, chat's moving so fast. I like Virgin Bucks better. I like the constant gag of no one knowing what V-Bucks means. Apparently Vendor Tech is the technology company in Fortnite. Bucks for the maiden list? Hey, if Virgin Bucks existed, then I would be the richest man on this planet. I have a strong virginity shield surrounding me at all times. My parents, thinking I'd gone to school, left. Mochi confirmed. Something like that probably happened. I went to the front door, and as I expected, it was locked. It looked like I was right. There's further evidence of my speculation being correct. Adding to the Mochi lore. That's just a chastity belt, right? Oh god, I would never wear that thing, Jesus Christ. That looks like it would cause permanent damage in the wrong situation. Mochi lore. One likes Taz Virgin. God damn it. When I realized my parents weren't here, I suddenly felt less like I had to rush to get to school. There was one portion of breakfast left in the dining room. Chastity belt? I don't know, it just sounds like really heavy since it's like a medieval thing. Well, no, dude, like, imagine... That's a real torture. Imagine if you get a boner. Like an uncontrollable boner. And you have that thing on. You're effed. You're gonna get like a penile fracture or something. Because it can't fully accept because it's like covered in metal. I left for 1 second Just don't have a boner for it. A penile You've never heard of a penile fracture? Look it up. Well, actually, don't look it up. That's terrifying. Clearly, a woman such as you would not know the struggles of men. Twitch, that is a joke. Apparently, the average chastity belt is 900 grams. 1.9 pounds? On my junk? Hell no, bro. You kidding me? There was one portion of breakfast left in the dining room. Probably mine. The milk they'd poured in it had gone warm since a while ago. When I realized how hard it would be to sneak food for Satoko, yesterday, I had cried. Well, thinking back on it, food wasn't the only issue in that regard. I wasn't in a position where I could care for Satoko by myself anyway. First of all, that's heavy. Second of all, a penile fracture sounds very funny. Oh, man. It isn't. It is not funny. That's, to put it in a very literal sense, it's when you break your dick. I would wear a there's no consequence to you wearing a chastity belt, you meme. I'm fighting the urge to tell some of my ER stories. Oh no, Fuki. If it's anything about broke dicks, I don't want to hear it. So, you break your dick. That's why it sounds so... It's not funny! I've seen this on TV and in comics all the time. Those feel-good words about how you'll save your friends for sure and such. Was that why I ran my mouth like that? Swearing to save her because I wanted to feel good about it? Yeah, pretty much. No, that absolutely wasn't true. let's not debunk that theory just yet, Keiichi. If I were a guy and I had a penile fracture, I'd probably be in more pain because I'd be laughing so much. You would not be laughing! you would not be laughing! You wouldn't! You couldn't laugh! You would be in that much pain, you couldn't laugh! Watch me break my dick and laugh. Unless you were literally, I don't know, fucking Joker, then you're not laughing, bro. Because the fact was, I couldn't save her fetus position on the ground, cackling, goddamn. Because I didn't want to think like an adult. Like I couldn't do anything but watch. Had Satoko gone to school today? I immediately realized that was a meaningless question. Whether or not she did, there wouldn't be a change in the environment she'd been placed in. Basically, I was in the ER waiting area because of a car crash, and this guy walks in after me with a sewing needle in his eye, and apparently his wife wanted to try some new acupuncture kink, and they used sewing needles for it. How did it get in the eye? God, no. Oh, when it comes to eye, oh god, no. When a whole genital breaks. What? Whoa. That's like equally as bad. A whole ass broken. He's such a... For who would that be a good story, whoa? For actually who would that be a good story? I would definitely not think the person that is in... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like 13 and my penis just broke. It's a great icebreaker. Memmy, what have you tagged me in? Hi everyone, welcome to my stream chat. Did you know the Arabic? God damn it. I'll retweet that. God damn. Like, man. I'm not entertaining this anymore. Whether or not she did, there wouldn't be a change in the environment she'd been placed in. I couldn't save her, and no one else could either. We could only pray for a miracle.
俺たちは無力か。
With a vague goal of getting into school in mind, I sluggishly put on my shoes and stumbled out the front door. I had only overslept by 2 or 3 hours, but the sunlight and air felt completely different from how they usually were in the morning. Let's talk about Keiichi groaning around. Well, of course they did. Once 10 o'clock came around, you could barely call it morning anymore. Disagree. Morning only ends when McDonald's stops serving breakfast. That's when morning ends. If they are no longer serving the sausage, gravy, and biscuits, then you could say that the morning is over. Morning is before 12. Yeah. It's either before 12 or after McDonald's. Or before McDonald's ends giving out breakfast. Yeah, there you go. When does McDonald's stop serving breakfast? Yeah, it depends. It's like, for me, it's like 10:30, but for most places, it's like 11. That's McDonald's breakfast menus to go by. Well, of course they did. Oh yeah. I didn't feel like walking the same old route to school. 10:30. Yeah, it's a crying shame. They ended that early. Are you kidding me? Needed to ultimately end up there, but it was like I didn't want to choose the shortest route, the most proactive one to get to school. Who the effing fuck? Who the effing fuck wakes up at like 9 to go get a McDonald's breakfast? Oh yes, the universal unit for the measurement of time. McDonald's breakfast. Exactly. Put it in a more positive light, maybe I wanted some time to walk by myself and think. I measure money with Nintendo Switches, so I understood it completely. I had to go to school. Partly to make sure Satoko was safe. But I hadn't come up with any plans yet. What if he goes to school and it's like Satoko's just dead? That's not funny, Mochi. That's not funny. But it kind of is. Nothing since last night. So the path I took from my house was in the complete opposite direction. Is McDonald's breakfast good? Golden doesn't know what he's talking about. McDonald's breakfast is what I live for. Sausage biscuits. Ugh, that'd be bussin'. Y'all ever had a McGriddle, bro? God dang. God dang. If I went this way, I'd pass Reina's house and the dam site. Actually, you know what? I might get me some McDonald's after stream. I might mess around and find out. It would be quite a detour. I calculated how long of a detour it would end up being, then satisfied with the answer, I started to walk. Reina had brought me to the dam site a few times. One section of it had turned into an unlawful, oversized garbage dump, and Reina really liked going fishing for junk in there. Without that, she'd come off as a completely normal girl too. I don't know about that. I don't know if Reina would ever come off as a completely normal girl. Yeah, no. I can think of a few other qualities she could do without, but whatever. Like it ain't bad. What do you mean it ain't bad? It is godlike. If you don't think the McDonald's breakfast is godlike, then you're just objectively wrong. Congrats on being the wrong club. The view quickly opened up wide, and I was hit by a strong wind. I trust Reina. God dang it. I'm sorry, I am straight up never awake before 10:30. Mochi has poor taste confirmed. No, I have what is called correct taste. Sorry, not sorry. Man, y'all remember when McDonald's had the all-day breakfast? Where did that go? What happened to that? Why did they stop doing that? Whenever that was a thing, I took advantage of that every time. But now they don't do it anymore. Why? Because they hate me. They did it out of spite. There was no shelter here at this big dam site. Maybe it was a good thing I came here, I thought. At the very least, it was more healthy to think about stuff in a place like this instead of my cramped bedroom. I took a deep breath, filled my lungs with the rich, cold air unique to Hinamizawa. Ring, ring. Turned around reflexively. It was a bicycle bell. Considering where I was standing, I don't think they were trying to get me out of the way. They'd rang the bell because they wanted something from me. Hey! My man, Tomitake! What's up, brother? And, guys, Tomitake is the Chad. Not because he died in the previous 2 chapters, but look at his remake model. Wait, shit, wrong button. My man chatting it up! Look at him! Man's built! If Mochi was a Pokemon, he'd be... Oh, come on! Come on, Golden. Alright. Back to the original. Wait, is that the wrong button? That is, again, the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. My closest McDonald's is like 2 hours away, so I won't worry about trying to get breakfast. Man, wait, your closest McDonald's is 2 hours? How in the hell? Do you live in like the middle of the woods? Yes, why? I've seen this person around a few times. Right, I remembered. His name, I think, was Tomitake, a freelance photographer who lived in Tokyo. Immediately goes to the worldwide map of all McDonald's locations and narrowed down Fuki's look. Oh, don't do that. Okay, yeah, JK. No, but right on the edge of the woods. You know, Golden, that actually reminds me. I know you were kidding, but I feel like I should say this. I guess I don't have it explicitly written in the rules, but guys, do not dox anyone. Don't try it. Don't think about it, because I will ban you in like a millisecond. I don't support that shit at all. Like in no situation do I think doxing is okay. I guess I should put that in the rule. Although I've never seen someone dox someone in a Twitch chat. Well, actually, maybe that's happened. I don't know. I think McDonald's actually had an Antarctica. Who was eating in the Antarctica? Who was such a big McDonald's fan in Antarctica that was like, I gotta get me one. I agree with Fuki. My McDonald's is also like, how? Dude, man. He would zealously visit Hinamizawa every season to take pictures. Whereas so Mion and the others told me, I think. Sorry, I'm thinking of Mount McDonald.
フルデ神社ってここからどう行けばいいか教えてもらえないかい
Man, whoa, you taste like shoe. Don't you shit talk McDonald's. I think there's a McDonald's closer than that, but I'd have to drive over a sketchy mountain pass. And I've never driven over it before. Oh, that's fair. Tastes like shoe.
マップを宿に置いてきちゃったみたいでね
No, don't go to the shrine, Tomitake. Every time you went to that damn shrine, you've died. Which, to be fair, is only like twice, but twice is too many. When I was a child, I really liked McDonald's, but now I only taste shitty. McDonald's with a toy. Wow, Golden's a kid. Everyone point and laugh at Golden for being a little baby that buys McDonald's toys. Ha! Golden, you're like you're a baby getting McDonald's toys. Ha ha ha. Also, they're trained. Golden baby. What the hell is this? Oh, yeah. Take the Happy Meal on all the time. Oh, whatever. The Happy Meal, but just the better food. The others taste better. You know, you using the diary emote, Golden. That reminds me, I haven't seen Diary in a hot while. I hope she's doing okay.
困ってたんだよ。
ここから神社ですか?
Huh. Instead of... But you don't even get good toys. Got like minions? I knew where everything was in my head, but explaining how to get there was difficult. Oh, Diary just tweeted something from me, so she's alive. Oh, okay. The only thing I really like from McDick's is the Diet Coke. Man, y'all better stop bad-mouthing McDonald's or I'm gonna get Ronald McDonald on y'all ass. I was a little irritated at having been bothered for this, but when I realized it meant my detour actually meant something, that feeling faded quickly.
教えてもいいですけど、ちょっと口で説明するのは難しいですよ。一緒でよければ連れて行ってあげますけど。
え？それはかたじけないね。
Daddy, chill. Father, relax.
助かるよ。
Papa, calm yourself. God damn, y'all.
あ、でもいいのかい？君の用事は。
Parental figure remained in cold state. Tomitake-san finally appeared to have realized how strange it was for a student like me to be here at this time of day. Parental unit, ease muscles. I feel like I've heard the term parental unit somewhere, but I don't remember. I smoothly told him not to worry about it, then turned my back and started walking towards the Furide shrine. Tomitake-san hurried to turn his bike around and came after me. he fucking jumped at paternal. Whatever, the same thing. Potato. Sperm depositor, do not stress. I am more than just my sperm.
Go men.
Patriarchal figure, hold your horses.
気にしないでくれよ。男には組織を離れて一匹狼になりたい時もあるんだからね。
What a free-minded freelancer. X or Y chromosomes provider. Reduced physiochemical reactions. It was easier for me, too, that he was under that impression. Oh, I'm Tomitake, a freelance photographer. I specialize in wild birds and landscapes. I'm still pretty unknown, though. Do people, like, know photographers? Yo, I got the best dude at taking pictures. Let me call him up. Yo, this dude takes the shit out of those pictures. He presses the shit out of that button, bro. He's got you. Pop, lower your blood pressure. Keep your damn shirt on, Pops. He presses the shit out of that capture button. It seemed absurd for him to introduce himself when I was just showing him to the shrine. But he gave me his name, so I needed to give mine back. God, I wish photography is just pressing a button. light is your best friend and worst enemy. Oh yeah. I guess there's... I guess photography can be like an art form if you're like really professional about it. But like most people that are like, I'm a photographer, probably take like their iPhone and like take a picture of a rock. It seemed absurd for him to introduce himself when I was just showing him at the shrine, but he gave me his name, so I needed to give mine back. Left myself look at my cool rock collection. Oh, I swear to God. I'm Maibara. Pleased to meet you, I guess. Maibara-kun. Pleased to meet you. He seemed like a pretty silly man. What a silly guy. What a silly little guy. I had a photography class and it was rather fun to just sit there in a dark room and make a bunch of photos. I really want to buy an instant camera. I saw one at the airport that's so sexy. I don't mean to brag, but I got a blue and purple ribbon in a county fair for photography. Oh wow, because I was the only person at it. It turns out Fuki didn't even take like good pictures. She's like taking a picture of like a rock and her hands are just like shaking all the Valhalla. It's just a bunch of blurry ass pictures. They're like, well, she's the only one here, so I might as well give her the award. Minori! Hello! Minori, let me go ahead and give Minori a shout out. Hi Minori, I hope you're doing okay today. Hello. She was last playing Art. The game Art. My bestest bear friend, the ultimate gamer, Minori Ursay. Ursay? Yeah, I did that right. An artiste? That is true, yeah. Please go follow her and show her lots of love. Thank you. What the hell? Thank you very much, Golden. I just followed my cousin while he was getting his senior pictures done and took photos of him. It wasn't good, man. Ooh, now Minori's got the trident. Sub only. He seemed like a pretty silly man, but that felt kind of good considering I'd been suffocating with my worry over Satoko all night. Followed, hell yeah. Along the way, Tomitake-san spoke at a length to me about how precious the nature in Hinamizawa was, and how it was a treasure trove of rare wild birds, despite my not having asked. Oh, thank you, Minori. I wasn't interested in what he had to say, but he seemed to be enjoying himself, so I left him to it. By the way, if you ever see me in chat, make sure you redeem her Hi Honey redeem, because that always gives me serotonin. Thanks, so no problem, Minori.
ありがとう。助かったよ。ああ、ちょっと遅刻しちゃったかな。
Best girl, yeah, best girl. As Tomitake-san mumbled to himself, he left his bicycle nearby and started to climb the stairs quickly. That's not best girl, but Miss Heat is best girl. Otherwise, why would she be there? Okay, Sachi's a good argument. Okay, Sachi, I'll give you that. I didn't have a watch, but as far as my internal clock could guess, it was still a little late in the morning. School wasn't very far from here. Maybe I could kill a little more time until then. With that in mind, I went up the stairs and pursued Tomitake-san. When I reached the top of the long staircase, I arrived at the wide-open shrine grounds that were too grand-looking for this tiny village. How you doing, by the way? I'm doing good, Minori. Still reading Higurashi, and, good old Keiichi's figuring out a way to get Satoko out of her abusive household. And we're not making much progress on that front, but we are trying to figure it out. But how is Minori doing? We always ask who is Minori, but we never ask how is Minori. No killing time, that's murder. That's true. When I reached the top of the long staircase, I arrived at the wide open shrine grounds that were too grand looking for this tiny village. Doing good, hell yeah. The reason why I don't like this chapter. Tomitake-san. Oh, there he is. It looked like he was supposed to be meeting someone here. Is because, as Mochi said, you can just go to someone and say, "Hey, who the fuck?" What? Wait, what? It looked like he was supposed to be meeting someone here. Then he got lost and ended up being late. He was bowing to a lady who must have been the person he was meeting. Haha! The best girl, because she's the only adult woman in this whole van. The best girl of Higurashi, right there. There you go. What was her name? I forgot. Like, why are they not saying Satoko was having a problem to anyone? Instead, Keiichi's like, haha, I'm a hider in my house. Mion is almost legal, isn't she? Like 17-year-old? I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember. Whenever I stream, I will give one free Ara to each individual person in stream. I don't know the ages of any of the Higurashi characters, because I don't want to wiki anything, because I feel like I'll get spoiled. That lady, I knew her.
あら、前原くんじゃない。
I swear to God, no, I'm not letting this go. Whoa, she literally just said, no, wait, hold on.
こんにちは。今日は学校はお休みかしら？
あれ？
Okay.
あら、前原くんじゃない。こんにちは。
See? She said 前原くん。
お休みかしら？
That's what I've been saying this whole novel, and you're telling me I'm wrong? Fuck you. I've been saying it right. You're not saying it correct, I swear. What do you mean I'm not saying it correct? I'm literally saying, Maibara-kun. I'm saying the exact goddamn thing. I'll fight you. Wait, what? Never mind, apparently she's 14. Oof.
なんだ、ケイイチ君ついてきたのかい？
Singing good right now, you've been conditioned, yeah. Yeah. Trying to gaslight me into thinking I haven't said it this whole time.
別にそんなつもりはないですよ。
Mion and Chion are 14 and I think Satoko is 11. There is no way on this planet that Satoko is 11. Do you see how small she is? Ain't no 11-year-old that tiny, bro. She has to be like 5. There's no way. There is no way they're both 11.
ただ、ちょっと時間つぶしがしたかっただけです。
Satoshi is 15 and Reina is 13? What the fuck? Yo, I got it right. What the hell?
あらあら。重役出勤とは優雅なものね。さすがは有名人。今から大物ぶりを発揮してること。
What was I? A celebrity? Told you that last time too. Somehow 11, but also extremely puntable. I know that. I won't believe that. Well, she did say my name out of nowhere, anyway. Oh yeah, it's Takano. I remember. Her name's Takano. Shout out to chat in general. Hey, there you go. Except me. No, including Golden. I was oddly concerned about what she meant by famous.
あら、私の名前はまだ思い出せない？
Golden shouter out. You know what to do. Call the FBI. In case anyone was wondering, Ark is already losing it and he hasn't even been 9 minutes. Wait, Ark's streaming right now? I'll have to rate him after this chapter then.
高野美代さんだよ。
Yeah, I know Takano.
村の診療所に勤めてる。圭一君は健康そうだから、あまり病院のお世話にはならないかな。
You know, I wonder how many people in chat are saving for the 100,000 redeem that I have to force me to watch an anime. How many people in chat are saving up for that?
せっかくお知り合いになれたんだから、今度病気か何かできたら、ちょっぴりだけサービスしてあげようかしらね。
I'm saving up for the OG bear. Oh my god. Can do OG bear multiple times. Ugh. This lady named Takano-san, I kind of didn't remember her. Oh god. Wait, what? Whoa. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Takano? What do you mean by that? I can go down this route multiple times. Yeah, right now the go down a route is I think I specified in that that's only for like visual novels that have choices. So yeah, maybe I should turn that off for like when I'm not in a visual novel that has a choice. Maybe we'd passed each other on the street a few times, but I was pretty sure this was the first time we talked. Oh, gee. Well, this is Hinamizawa. Even if I don't know a person's name, it's not unusual for them to know mine. I mean, after we are done with Pokemon, I am thinking of doing a visual novel. We just switched. Ooh! Oh, hey. Hello, Dragon. Oh, Woe's gonna do a visual novel. Uh-oh. Is it time for a Woe and Mochi collab? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And Gingy. Honestly, if me and Woe did a collab, I would just be the most chaotic thing ever. I just let you make every decision for fun. I am here. Hello, Gingy. Thank you for shouting out, Gingy. Just was about to do. And hello, Dragon. I saw you too. Throwing bricks at me. Chaos, you say? The Chaos Emeralds. My brain. But shout out for Mochi. I don't need a shout out. Ah, thank you for summoning Best Girl. We really need to call. I know. I need to collab with so many people. I need to collab with Minori. I've already collabed with Gingy and Nebby and Ark. Need to collab with Minori.
Whoa!
I haven't done a.
Whoa! Hey!
Need to collab with Woe. Need to collab with M41, or I think her name is just My High, but it's like spelled M41. Anyways. Well, this is Hinamizawa. Even if I don't know a person's name, it's not unusual for them to know mine. I glanced at Takano-san and saw she had a bag and a camera.
ひょっとして、二人とも写真仲間ですか?
I knew I still have to figure out Twitch. It's not hard.
あ、それで待ち合わせを。
Well, I guess I shouldn't say that much, but it's not as hard as you'd think it is. But I'd love to have someone go blind through a visual novel. I know. There is a lot of visual novels I have not read, so. I mean, hell, you could do that, and it'd be like, if people wanted to see my reaction to a visual novel, they'd have to visit your stream, so you get more traction. There you go. Not me with my own head up my ass saying I could bring more viewers. Absolutely not me doing that. Traction. I don't like... No, you gotta like the traction. Let's play maggot baits together. What is maggot baits? I have no idea what that is. Well, that sounds interesting.
仲間でなんてとんでもない。素人の私に二郎さんが優しくてほどきをしてくださるだけなのよ。
Dude, I'm telling you, Takano and Tomi Take have like a thing for each other. They're 100% going out. I'm telling you.
ねえ。
Well, they would be if they didn't die every chapter.
そんなことないよ。高野さんは飲み込みが早いからね。僕の指導なんかなくても、実に自由に撮影をこなすよ。
Like how no, he just cuts the bullshit. I also think they fuck. they have hot sex and they mash their lips together. They have hot sex. Alright, I need a drink after that. I definitely don't have a 3-year-old's humor. As on fuck up the situation for everyone else, right? Right? Did Golden just curse? Oh my gosh. Golden, you naughty. You okay? I'm good. I had to take a water break there for a second.
本当さ。
Curse you with horny thoughts. You saying that like I don't always have horny thoughts. I couldn't tell which of them was ahead in the conversation. Well, they were certainly one couple you wouldn't get tired of watching.
いよいよあさってが綿流しね。
Not fucking with that skirt. I mean, you did play Monster Prom. True. He's not wrong on that. Well, I don't know if the VOD is still up, but if Neppy still has that VOD up, you guys, or Genji still has that VOD up, you guys should go and watch the collab I had with me, Genji, Neppy, and Ark. That was funny as hell.
今年はいい写真が撮れるといいんだけど。
明日の設営シーンからレンズに収めるつもりだよ。
Monster Prom was a lot of fun. It definitely was.
そういう準備風景からもお祭りの活力を捉えたいんだ。
Oh, I just remembered. There was some village festival called Watanagashi. Oh no. You mean the day where everything goes to hell? Or something the day after tomorrow on Sunday. Brilliant.
ひなみ沢の守り神、お社様に感謝するため、古い布団を積み重ねて供養する、そんなお祭りでしたっけ？
あら、ご名答。前原くん、引っ越してきたばかりにしては博識ね。そう。お社様に感謝するためのお祭り。
Takano-san smiled somehow meaningfully, but didn't tell me what part of a festival to think Oyashiro-sama needed to be laughed at.
やれやれ。高野さんは。
I'm talking about Monster Prom Summer Camp. I played with 3 other people who got rejected. Oh god. Actually, I think, Genji, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't we the only ones that like had successful dates? You had like a secret ending and I just got like a normal good ending, I think.
でも、どうだろうね、今年は。
I had a very good. He did have a very good ending. But yeah, both Ark and Nebby ended up getting rejected.
二度あることは三度ある。
I mean, you could probably just look up how to get a secret ending on YouTube. Honestly.
そしてもう四度あったのよ。
That's not fun. True.
五度目がないと言える方が何の根拠もないと思うけれど。
I knew what they meant by their whispered exchange. On the day of the Watanagashi, a freak death always occurs, which people call Oyashiro-sama's curse, and a disappearance occurs that people call being demoned away. These strange events had happened 4 years running, and Watanagashi rapidly approaching the day after tomorrow marked the 5th.
村の旧敵にたたりをなすお社様か。
I will say this is probably like my one gripe with the novel is since all the chapters take place in like a separated universe, you go over a lot of stuff again, like multiple times. Like this is my third time being explained to me what the Watanagashi is and its significance, and I already know all that. That's my problem with it. It's my critique, at least. It's not like a huge deal, but it's like yeah, I know. Don't they add extra? They do. They add a little extra stuff to it every time, but it's like I don't know. It's just going over the same thing over and over and over and over again. It gets a little tiresome. You know what I mean?
今年もあるとして、果たしてその矛を受けるのは誰になるだろうね。
They add extra stuff to it, and they add like the situation you get to finding out about it different. It's just you know what I mean.
あ、僕はここに来るたびにちゃんとお参りしてお賽銭を入れてる。僕じゃないことは確かだよ。
I think the games were released apart from each other. That makes sense. So maybe they did a lot of that to just like make sure that the readers wouldn't forget in between.
あらそう？
So it made sense to repeat stuff if people had played like months prior. Yeah. God, his freaking voice animation has such Muppet movements.
近年のお社様は異邦人には特に厳しいって話よ。引っ越してきたばかりとはいえ、前原くんはちゃんとひなみ沢に住んでる村人だけど。
Maibara-kun. I've been saying that. I've literally been saying that. I'm not going to get over that, Will. I'm going to go to bed thinking about that. Cursing you in my head. You're doing it better. You're doing it better. Like I haven't been doing it better. Don't you at me right now.
二郎さんは毎年来るだけのただのよそ者。さーて、今年は見逃してもらえるかしら。
Mochi at 3 a.m. My butterkin.
ひどいな。
Look at that man sweat. He's like, yo, that's a little effed up. Call me an outsider and shit. That's like fucked up, yo. Tomitake-san was the only one with a pained grin, but we were all smiling, me included. Oyashiro-sama, the one who used a curse to kill people involved with the dam construction project, one after the next. He killed the dam construction manager, killed Satoko's parents for supporting it, and the next year he even killed their aunt. If the deeming away part was part of the curse, then you could add Satoshi to the list of victims. As I thought about it, I realized that in the serial freak death incidents, the overwhelming majority had the last name Hojo. Half of the deaths and disappearances had come from the Hojo family. The Hojo family lived here in Hinamizawa. What if, like, what if the Hojo family had, like, a history of, like, not agreeing with all the stuff the village does? Because the village used to do some pretty fucked up shit, as we already know, with the, tearing people open and all that shit and eating them. What if the Hojos were, like, the people that's like, hey, maybe we just shouldn't do that. Maybe we don't do that. And that's why they're, like, constantly targeted. And that's, like, when Mion went to her crazy mode last chapter, when she was talking about Satoko, she referred to her as, like a curse. Like, she's just like a stain on Hinamizawa. Like, just everyone she interacts with just gets killed in some way or another. So maybe the Hojos just have a negative rep in Hinamizawa, and that's why they're targeted. Love tearing people open, basically. God. Did that mean Oyashiro-sama punished and cursed them particularly harshly because despite that, they had been in favor of the dam?
サトコのおじが帰ってきたって話は聞いてますか？
Takano-san, who had been enjoying a few words with Tomitake-san, was caught unaware by my sudden inquiry.
あ、ごめんなさい。今なんて？
あ、いえ、サトコの両親がたたり殺されて、おばもたたり殺されて。だったら順番的には、次はおじの番かなって思ったんです。去年のたたりで、おばが無残な死に方をし、それに恐れをなして町に逃げていたやつですよ。お社様は確か、村を捨てて逃げ出そうとするのは許さなかったですよね。
I hadn't intended to be quite this persistent. But those words, they just flowed out of my mouth without me thinking about it. Right. Oyashiro-sama's curse. I didn't believe in something so unrealistic, of course. But the fact was that every year, unfortunate accidents and incidents happened to enemies of the village. Like Takano-san said just now, it had happened 4 times. No one could say there wouldn't be a 5th.
ふーん。面白い説ね。確かに、過去の犠牲者を見れば、北条姓が多いのは事実。その延長として考えれば、今年は叔父が死ぬか消えるかする可能性は否めないわね。
もう、高野さんは。起こるかもしれない不幸を笑うのは良くないよ。
ごめんなさいね。でも、お社様のたたりは私のライフワークだし。
Takano-san gave off a mysterious, somehow intellectual impression, and her life's work was mysterious in its own right. She probably really liked inexplicable supernatural phenomena or something.
高野さんは、お社様のたたりに詳しそうですね。どうでしょう。北条の、帰ってきた叔父が、たたりに会う可能性は。
Oh, what's the clip? What happened? Oh, that, yeah. That's a good clip.
あら、何？ そのおじさんを殺したくて仕方がないみたいね。
そんなんじゃないです。
どうだろうね。神様の気まぐれ次第だからね。
前原くん、サンタクロースの正体は知ってる？
Well, it's St. Nicholas, isn't it? Huh? I got a strange question all of a sudden, and I couldn't immediately answer. The soft, oh my god, when the attack helicopter goes down.
何？知らないの？
Oh, why is her titty so pointed? looks like a hill, bro. Why is it shaped like that? Anyways.
パパよ。
Oh!
みんなの家のパパ。
Huh? Oh, right.
なんだ。そういう意味ですか。
She has no bra, that's why it's like that.
そりゃそうですよ。
She doesn't need a boob prison, she's... Daddy's damn.
どんなものの正体だって、最終的には人間です。
What's gravity gonna do to her?
だってここは人間しかいない世界なんですから。すべての現象は人間で解明できるはずです。
I felt like I put that somewhat strangely, but Takano-san was not dissatisfied with that reply, as I might have guessed.
あら、その年齢のうちからそれに気づけるなんてなかなかね。その通りよ。人間の世で起こる現象は、すべて人間の都合で人間が起こす。
More importantly, why is this whole shot like on a Dutch angle? What is this battleship?
では前原くん、もう一度尋ねるわよ。今度はサンタクロースじゃなくて、お社様。お社様のたたりの正体は何かわかるかしら？
Takano-san took a step towards me and gazed into my eyes, as she asked. Santa Claus was really the parents of every family's children. If lionizing that legend was a corporate tactic to try and profit during Christmas sales, then she creeps me out. I like it. What was Oyashiro-sama really?
あら、あなたが言ったのよ。ここは人間しかいない世界だって。
Creepy girls equal best girls. As an enjoyer of yanderes, I tend to agree.
すべての現象は人間で解明できるって。
圭一くん、ここだけの話だよ。高野さんはね、お社様のたたりをめぐる一連の連続開始事件をね、ひなみ沢の村人が何かの儀式に基づいて行っている人為的殺人事件でないかと見ているんだよ。
誤解しないでね。
She said, "Don't you mansplain me, motherfucker." I'll talk for myself.
私はそれに至る教義や思想、文化を民族学的見地から研究することがライフワークなの。
A fellow enjoyer of yandere's protective girlfriend, a one who couldn't carry it. You do. Right.
別に犯人が誰かなんてことには全く興味がないのよ。そこだけ勘違いしないでちょうだいね。
I could tell only what she was saying. That she was saying some crazy stuff. To use a food analogy, like you feed a duck to be fattened, she forced her words down my throat. That's what it felt like.
そもそもそれを理解するためには、ひなみ沢村が鬼ヶ淵村と呼ばれていた古代にまで遡らなければならない。
Tsunderes are weird. Yanderes are not weird. Yanderes are great.
鬼と血を交わらせたと信じる半人半鬼の仙人たちが。
Very what? What did I say? Oh, artist are weird. Aren't we all weird in our own way? Takano-san, having entered her home field, leaned forward and began to speak of ridiculous matters. Tomitake-san realized she was overawing me and interrupted for me.
高野さん、高野さん。
Mansplaining again! Can we cancel this guy? I'm perfectly normal. Aha, Minori. Sure. You can think of something. Just create. Like swoosh, swoosh on the page.
その話をいきなりケイチ君にしても。ほら、彼も面食らってるよ。
あら、そう？
Witchcraft.
続きに興味があったらいつでも言ってね。前原くんくらいの年頃の男の子が好きそうな猟奇的なお話がてんこ盛りなんだから。
I black out and suddenly art possessed by the devil.
ありがとうございます。気が向いたらそのうちに。
For now, I softly and safely gave my refusal. Takano-san seemed a little unhappy that Tomitake-san had rained on her parade, but she stopped talking about it then. Even so, it was still a very interesting story. That Oyashiro-sama's curse, which we thought of as strange freak deaths, were really homicides, perpetuated by people of the village. It's at least less weird than Yandere's, man.
まあ、常識的に考えればそうですよね。たたりなんかで人が死ぬはずない。誰かがたたりになぞらえて殺してるに決まってます。
そうね。それが誰なのかは研究しない方が無難ね。
The killer is golden. Bum bum bum.
高野さんは知ってそうですね。証拠はないまでも確信を持っているくらいには。
I'm innocent. I was framed.
あら、どうしてそう思うのかしら。
Lock him up, officer, and throw away the key. You sick bastard. I just kind of felt it vaguely. Didn't seem like her extreme passion for this research would calm down just because these things were taboo, or because it was safer and easier. This person loved walking through the profound forbidden abyss of risk and taboos. I have alibis. We'd love to hear him.
それくらいにしなよ、ケイイチ君。せっかく助けてあげたのに、またお社様のたたりの話が始まっちゃうよ。
I wasn't at the scene of the time. Sounds made up. Yeah, it sounds fishy.
涼しいうちに散策に行きたかったのにな。
Sumitake-san seemed a little disappointed not to be able to go on the date he'd planned since I had brought up a weird topic. But right now, there was something I wanted to ask, just for a little bit. And that was about whether Satoko's uncle will be chosen for the curse this year. What's sus is how easily you're the ones pointing the finger. Ah! But the guilty dog barks first. If he was, then another miracle would happen just like last year. So what do you mean, me? Because you barked first, but I didn't bark. I said you did it. That's not barking, forehead. Yeah, you tell him, Mochi. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Alright, well, you have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, please make sure you go follow Wo. She's an amazing streamer and a lovely artist. Thank you so much. Night, y'all. Good night. A terrible incident would happen again, but it would release Satoko from her unfortunate circumstances once more. Don't follow me. Bye. Follow her.
まあもちろんおそらくあの辺りの人たちが関わってるんだろうなっていう憶測は持ってるわよ。鬼ヶ淵村の歴史を研究していれば自然と至る必然的結末。
それは誰です？
What would I do if I knew? I asked that question to the other me deep inside, but got no reply.
熱心ね。それを知ってどうするつもりかしら？
別に。
知ったらあなたにも危険が降りかかるかもしれないわよ。5年目のたたりはあなただったりして。
Takano-san, toying with taboo, gave a devilish satisfied smile, as though nothing in the world would be more amusing. She was probably trying to tease me, but I didn't feel like going along with her little games one bit.
偉そうな能書きでもったいぶってますが、高野さんだってよくは分かってないみたいじゃないですか。
I had felt a tinge of irritation at Takano-san's roundabout way of speaking, but those emotions escaped my mouth, like water flowing through a strainer. Even I was surprised at how directly I had spoken out about what I felt. Of course, I wasn't the only one taken aback.
あら、言ってくれるわね。坊やなのに挑発までできるの？意外に野生的ね。嫌いじゃないわよ、そういうの。
Takano-san's tongue poked out of her mouth. I was convinced that it was a long, thin, and split in the middle like a snake's. Hey now.
ならいいわ。教えてあげてもよくってよ。
Oh.
でも教えてあげる前に3つ誓ってもらうわ。
Shit, we about to get a bomb dropped? Hold on.
私が何を教えても後悔しない。口外しない。私が言ったなんて絶対言わない。
I gulped firmly and nodded. Well, that was quick. Samitake-san made an exaggerated expression of distress, gave a dry, vague smile, and lit a cigarette.
教えてください。たたりを下しているのは誰です？
She goes, "It's me, you fool!" and stabs Keiichi.
たたる相手を選んでいるのは誰なんです？
After I said that, I finally realized why I wanted to know. Oh, you motherfuckers! Don't you? No! Come on! You fuckers! You motherfuckers! I will rain hellfire down on you! You know what? No. I'm mad now. If I have to get freaking, what do you call it? Cliffhangered, then everyone else has to too. We're rating arc. I've had enough. I've had enough. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Raid. There we go. And here is the raid message. And we're going to go ahead and raid Arc. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. And, hold on. And yeah, bye.
You still be lurking? No way, Wayne. If you do look, I appreciate it. But no pressure.